Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here, welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Belle and this is the Belle Perspective. And today we're going to be reviewing Summer House, Martha's Vineyard, Season 1, Episode 6, Naked Ambition. I know I'm a little late, y'all. Just a tad late. I had a lot going on. Okay, let's get into some housekeeping items before we get into this review. All right, y'all. We're at the 300 mark. We are growing. This is a growing channel, and I need your help. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you have, go ahead and hit the like button. Hit the get in the comments. Let me know what you think about my content. Let me know what you think about the show. Amir, Nick, Silas, all the people. Let me know what you think, and that will help my channel. Okay. I want to shout out one of our newest subscribers. Shout out to Dion Cole. Dion, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. I think I did. But if I didn't, please let me know. Please let me know. But yeah, welcome to the channel, girl. Welcome to the community. We build community around here. We've got good energy around here, girl. Hop in, start a conversation, join the conversation, girl. That's what we're here for. Okay. Welcome, Dion. And all the newest subscribers, if I haven't shouted your name out, please email me at thebellperspectivetv@gmail.com. I'd love to shout you out if you haven't heard your name. And I think that's all I have for housekeeping items. Let's get into this review. I love this show more than Real Housewives of Atlanta, which by the way, I'm not gonna review Real Housewives of Atlanta anymore. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore, y'all. It's so boring. We are talking about something that didn't even sorry, this is Martha's Vineyard. But I'm just letting you guys know I'm not going to be reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta anymore. It just I can't. Child, they was dragging Silas on the internet, y'all. As they should. All right, so we're coming back from where we left off. Jasmine is talking about how she's feeling isolated, being married, which Jasmine, you've been married like a millisecond, and now all of a sudden you can't relate to your friends. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Bria in the confessional is saying if Jasmine feels isolated, it's because she's done it. It's her own doing. And I agree with her. I literally said that. And then Bria said it in her confessional. The day that I'm agreeing with Bria, y'all pray for me. Okay. Jordan says in her confessional, I thought Jasmine was knee deep in her Stepford wife expectations of whatever she thought she should be since she's married, and I thought she was loving it, and now that I realize she's not, who knew? I said she didn't say that verbatim, but that literally was what I gathered from it. You're absolutely right, Jordan. She felt like Jasmine couldn't wait to take on the identity of being somebody's wife, and now she hates it, which I think she has a love-hate relationship with it. It's her identity, but also she's conflicted with other things. So anyway, Jason starts talking. They made it seem like he was talking for a long time. I guess he was talking for a long time, but with the way they edited it, it made sense. Like everything that he was talking about was cohesive. So I don't know. It was a word to me, but if he was talking for a long time, don't nobody got time for that. Wrap this up, okay? I'm with everybody else. Bria, spit it out again. Y'all pray for me. I'm agreeing with Bria. Send your prayers up. The next morning, bit as well. Jasmine is making breakfast as Jason is telling Jasmine, hey, your vulnerability really helped the house. It was amazing that you did that. Dot, 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 dot. Silas comes down and he is agreeing with Jason. And in that moment, I thought Silas was being disingenuous. I'm going to be honest with you. I'll tell you why in a few minutes. He says, her being transparent, her being vulnerable with her friends, I really give her kudos for that. That was awesome. Dot, 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 dot. Right? We see that Jasmine accidentally burns Silas's food. Quiet as it's kept, she should have put it in the trash and then put it on a plate and fed him. But that's neither here nor there. That's just my personal opinion because I'm not married to him. Um, I personally think Silas was not being genuine about Jasmine being transparent. I personally think that Silas did not like the fact that she was being vulnerable and honest. I think he was embarrassed. That's what I'm going to say. So this is where I feel like this is why I feel that way, that Silas wasn't being genuine. So in that moment where she burnt his food, he was like, baby, babe, oh man, babe, playfully trying to like be like, babe, what did you do? What did you do? I was like, what is this voice? This voice sounds like someone who's really pissed, but because there's company, he's not going to lash out and he's trying to play it off. But I hear that you're actually angry about it. And he brings it up later on in the episode how she burnt his food and how he was mad about that. Are you kidding? Production as Jordan. I like Jordan, y'all. Sorry. I like Jordan. I know I have my good eye on her, and I still low key kind of do because she is a bit conceited. Um, she's a bit conceited, not gonna lie. Girlie is a little bit conceited, but I still like who she is and I like who she stands for, what she stands for, and she's funny as hell. So then in the confessional, they're asking Jordan what do they think about Simon. Simon is Bria's boyfriend, the white dude from Germany. She said, I like Simon. I like getting gifts. Okay. Listen, give me a little timepiece so I can clock these bitches. I know that's right. I hollered. I said, go ahead, Jordan. You are too funny to me. Shanice is bringing all of the Shanice energy. She is only able to stay the weekend. So this is her second weekend back. And she talks about how she knows Jason. She found out that Jason had a crush on her. And I was just kind of like, were y'all also looking at Shanice like, did he really have a crush on you, sis? Or doesn't Shanice give everybody like me energy? Do she? Because honestly, Shanice hasn't been able to fight off those rumors. She hasn't been able to fight that off yet. I'm still side eyeing, sis. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Okay. Shanice is asking who has the red car. Who's driving, who's got the red car parked outside. Bria says, oh, that's Simon. And she was like, oh, Shanice was thinking about whose D I'm gonna suck tonight. I said, you said that about your friend? That's your friend? Okay. Out that Bria and Shanice used to have an OnlyFans. They did lingerie photos and bikini photos. That's actually on brand with those two girls. That's actually really truly on brand with those two girls. So as Shanice making her rounds, Summer comes downstairs. She's looking in the basement and she finds that Milo had done pooed in the basement living room. Honestly, y'all, I'm so sick and tired of this dog. It's not even funny. I know this dog is not an emotionally trained, what do you call those dogs? Emotional support dog, because they would have been well trained. Those dogs are trained and they don't just be doing stuff like that all over the house. Silas goes, Summer goes to Silas, tells Silas what happened. Silas walks past Bria's room, goes to Preston, and says, we need to have a house meeting. And are you going to tell Bria that Milo pooed in the basement living room? Preston was like, listen, I'm not about to have another house meeting in this house. I'm not about to play with y'all. I'm with Preston. We are here for Preston. We stand Preston here, okay? He says, you literally walk past my door when you need to take this up with Bria. Take it up with Bria. Alex sees Bria and says, Bria, Milo pooed in the living room. I don't know where it's at, but you need to go down there and clean that up. She was like, oh my God, what happened? Where is it? What happened? What happened? I was like, Bria, you fake as hell. You fake as hell. You fake as hell. And also, I noticed she did not use any bleach. Did not see any Clorox in her hand while she was cleaning up that dog boo. Y'all, I know Bria house nasty. Don't eat nothing from her. I don't you can't eat from everybody's house. I know her house nasty. As Silas is arguing with Preston, trying to get him to go and tell Bria that the dog pooed, when Silas is the one that's taking it in his own hands and trying to rally everybody up to have a house meeting. Silas, if you want to be the leader of the house, you go handle it yourself. Why the hell you Silas is like, I love you, LB, but you need to step up in this. Step up in this. Nigga, if you don't get your Silas, go away. They have spa day. So all the girls are getting together. They're doing their masks. They're doing all kinds of things. There were like lines on Jasmine's face, and I was just trying to figure out what the hell that was. I don't know. Jasmine being her same usual annoying self. Now, girl, you just was crying the day before about being isolated in a relationship and all this other foolishness. And now here you are again trying to figure out who people are going to hook up with. Jasmine is exhausting. They bring up Amir and Jordan. Jordan is like, I'm not feeling him. I don't want him. And quiet as it's kept, why y'all keep pushing him on her? She don't want him. She doesn't. I think Jordan likes the fact that Amir likes her because she's conceited, but I don't think she wants him. She doesn't like him like that. And quiet as it's kept, Amir don't like black women. So what the hell we doing here? Shanice brings up the fact that Alex is not her type. Of course he's not your type, dear. He doesn't want you, okay? Shanice says Alex isn't her type. He found out about her ex and all of the allegations, allegedly, but the girl admitted in the confessional in previous episodes that some of this stuff was true. So, sis, again, I don't understand how none of it was true when you just admitted that most of it was true. So, what do you anyway? She doesn't like Alex because of all of this. I was Summer, girl, what the hell that's got to do with Alex? And she was like, oh, well, Alex found out about it and he felt some kind of way. Again, girl, you not really helping your story, okay? That's it. Oh, and Shanice talks about how she slept with some guy that was 6'9". I was like, Shanice, I get that you're free. Go ahead. But girl, it's giving.
Because I don't know whether she's a hoe or not, but she done been around the block.
It's giving woman of the night. It's giving trollop. It's giving it away with a 2-for-1 coupon, sis. It's just things you kiss and don't tell. You know what I mean? Like there's just things they're about to go for girls' night, guys' night. Jasmine is getting ready. All the girls, Jordan, Bria, Summer, and Shanice are like, Jasmine really needs time for herself. She needs individual time. She needs to be able to be the party girl that she truly is. Jasmine is in the bathroom getting dressed, and here Silas's real self is showing up. And what I don't understand is that if I can see Silas's true self in literally 7 days on a TV show, how the hell Jasmine didn't see this? I don't. Silas is the man that you go out on one date with and you never call him back. Jasmine married him. Silas walks in, Jasmine's getting dressed. He says, oh, are you wearing the dress that I bought you? And he was like, oh, where's this dress? I haven't seen this before. And then he was like, technically, I bought you all these dresses. This sis, you need your own. Silas, Jasmine is not working. Jasmine, I know it says screenwriter. She is not. She don't have no job. Not no real job. She doesn't have a job that's paying her. Okay. Silas is paying for everything. And so because of that, he feels like she needs to be his personal assistant and his maid. This is, I always used to wonder why can't we just, not have to work, and why can't we just allow men to work and do. No, no, no. It's about equity. It's about, in the society we live in, money equals power, and who has the money has the power. And if he has the money, if Silas has the money, he is going to absolutely lord it over you, and he is absolutely going to expect you to be his maid, his mattress, and his mule. And it is sickening to me. Girls' night. They look like they had a good ass time. So all the girls go to some place called Norman's. All the guys go to another restaurant. The girls are having a good ass time. No Silas, no Simon is literally what they're chanting. The guys are sitting, and I see why Preston likes hanging out with the girls, because the boys are boring as hell, especially Silas's raggedy ass. So Silas asks Simon, what's your routine with Bria back at home? Silas, no one has a routine but you. No one has a routine but you, okay? You're only regulating Jasmine. Go sat down. But I feel like he brought that up just so that he can then later on tell us how Jasmine is not living up to her expectation according to their routine. Simon says, I just go get watches. I come back home and Bria's asking me for my credit card and that's it. Silas then says, we're on vacation, but Jasmine is I'm keeping up my routine, but Jasmine is, on vacation mode, like waking up late and, she even burnt my breakfast this morning. And I mean, I know I could fix it, but that's not a routine. Nick, I'm so glad for Nick. Nick says, so basically, what you're saying is, you need to get up and fix my food on time. You're getting up too late to fix my food. And he was like, well, he didn't even acknowledge. He didn't even say, no, that's not it. He was just like, yeah, she burnt my breakfast. He says she's acting like she's on vacation mode. Y'all on vacation, nigga. What is wrong with you? He's misogynistic. He's sexist. He is also that guy, right? He is that guy who probably listened to all of those how to get a woman, don't give her too much. If you treat her badly, she'll want to be with you kind of guys. One of those incels, a reformed incel is what he gives me because later on when they start talking, so Jason was like, why you so caught up in routines? Y'all just got married. Nigga, just live. You know what I mean? And I feel like Silas was trying to get Jason. I feel like Silas was being a little passive aggressive. So he was like, well, you tell me what type of women you like talking to. You seem so poetic justice type of dude. You're always listening too much. You ain't gonna get no P. He actually uses the P word. And I'm like, now wait a minute. For a man who's supposed to be a good man who respects women and cares about them with a whole ass wife, this is how you talk? Minimizing women just as if they're just reducing them down to just their body parts? Silas is exactly that guy. He is exactly that man he is a functioning incel to me, is what he is. Women are not their property to him. She need to have his breakfast on time, whether they're on vacation or not. Jasmine, you need to get you a job. You need to get you a job. This is why it's important to have your own. You need to have your own stuff. You do. You do. In that moment, I said, yeah, that's it. Silas, go ahead and show your true colors because I already knew that this was you. I just needed to see it. So as they're talking, women the bartender brings over like some shots. And I guess some women at the bar buy them some shots. Silas was about to pick it up and drink it. And they were like, nah. And I loved how the guys called him out. Because they see through his bullshit. Like, really, sir? Like, you too double-minded for us. You doing too much. He was like, nah, anybody in a relationship can't accept free drinks from somebody else. So Silas was like, then somebody called, I think it was Nick, called out, where's your wedding ring? He was like, oh, well, I had forgotten, So you out boys night with no wedding ring? Had Jasmine done that, you would have had a conniption. Again, Silas. He kept looking at his phone, trying to see her location. Let's check on the girls and see what they're doing. Nigga, trust me. Trust me. Trust me. She's fine. She's gonna be just fine. But he was the creep. Silas was the creep. He was the guy that bought you a drink and expected coochie at the end of the night. He was the man that followed you around. He was the guy that was being invasive and all in your face and treating you, giving you half-ass compliments to try to lure you in. That sick psychology bullshit that they try to play, those manipulation tactics that they try to play on women to make them want, on the women that got low self-esteem. And that's the reason why he don't like Jordan, because Jordan not like that. She not set up that way. She requires more. She requires more. And we'll talk about it in just a second. Which actually, let me just talk about it now. Jordan is not in a rush to get into a relationship, and I respect her. Jordan is one of those type of women that want more from her man than just some financial stability, because she has her own shit. The only reason why Jasmine is with Silas is because he has financial stability. Jasmine was not financially stable. She needed somebody to come in, swoop in, and take over, and that's the reason why she's with Silas. He paid a couple bills. He gave her a place to stay, put some food in her belly. And here she is indebted to him. But she really doesn't want to be with him. Not like that, like that. And let me take that back. She does want to be with him, but I don't think she understands what being with him actually means. And she's quickly finding out. Jordan, on the other hand, is a woman who is like, I'm not about to settle, and I don't need no man for nothing. I take care of my own shit. I have my own stuff, and I think that's the reason why I think their friendship is like so severed, because Jordan is very much independent. I would rather struggle than be with some man who's controlling me and telling me what I need to do when I need to do it. So they get home. Here goes Silas. Where are the women at? Where are the women? Are they here? Oh, are they here? He runs into Summer. He asked her, "Were there men outside when you?" I'm so glad Summer said it. Yes, of course there was dick outside. It's outside, right? It's outside. Shanice is in a hot tub, just doing the entire most. She's taking off her clothes. Simon is in the hot tub too. Everybody's in the hot tub at this point because they've all come home. Shanice says, "Hey, do you mind if I take my top off?" Simon says, "You need to ask Bria." Bria's upstairs. Shanice is like, "Fuck this shit." She take her top off, get completely naked. Girl, why are you naked? Girl, why are you naked again? Bria, this is your friend. She keeps saying, Bria gets mad. She comes downstairs. She sees Shanice naked in the hot tub. She was like, "Girl, are you serious? You're getting naked in front of my man? Why would you do that?" And I understand what Bria is saying, but then she also brings in other people saying that y'all are fake letting her do this. Ma'am, this is your friend. Didn't you just say that Shanice is my bitch? That's my sister. It's my girl. That's your friend. You need to take it up with your friend, girl. Why aren't you trying to get everybody else included in? And I heard Preston in the back saying Bria is manipulative. Bria is manipulative. You're absolutely right. She's absolutely manipulating the situation. Girl, if you want if you got an issue with your friend, girl, you need to take it up with your friend. God. Simon comes in from the hot tub. He's looking confused and dazed. Bria is like, "You want to get kicked out of this house? Go back outside. If you want to get kicked out this house, go back outside. You won't be here anymore." I was like, oh, she was talking to him like he was a child. The Coopers sleeping together in the closet. Y'all, at this point, it's not even about love or sex. It's just about trying to show off that y'all can have like it really Silas ain't did nothing that was sexy. Go away. Bria doesn't want to go to the rose on the yard thing. She says Shanice is being disrespectful and everybody else is fake because nobody said anything. Bria that next morning was going around telling everybody who would listen, calling her mama on the phone. She was getting at everybody. Again, Bria, that's your friend. That's not our friend. That's your girl. If you have an issue with her, you need to talk to her yourself. Shanice is like, "I don't give a fuck about none of this. I don't care about getting in front of him, naked in front of a man." I've skinny dipped with her boyfriends before, so I don't know why this is different. I'm like, but Bria was there though. Like, it's different, boo. It's a little bit different. Silas moving the table with Jason. So they're preparing for their rose in the yard, and Silas is back at it again with his typical shenanigans, talking to Jason like he's a child, over directing, literally acting like this man can't lift the table. Silas, it's a fucking table. Okay? This isn't you're not on the field. This is not wartime. Like this is literally lifting a table. Jason is like, "Listen, sir, you over directed. You doing too much. You trying to control. Like, I need you to pipe down." Silas says, "Listen, I do that because it's a part of me. You know, I was a platoon leader in the military." I would have been like, "MF, don't nobody give a fuck about none of that shit. This is not the military. I need you to sit down. Sit down." Preston in the confessional is saying Silas is so controlling. He needs to go and control the only person that he thinks that he can control, which is Jasmine, and he's failing at that. Quiet as it's kept. I don't see them. I don't see them making it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You know, this is who I am. When I was in the military, when I was a platoon leader. Let me stop you right there. Don't nobody give a fuck. Okay, let me stop you right there. I don't give a fuck. In the words of Jasmine earlier, when he was trying to tell her about the women buying drinks, she was like, "Let me stop you there. I really don't care." Listen, and trying to control. Now, I'm gonna run off on a tangent real quick. Real quick. So I was talking to this lady the other day, and she was telling me about her man doesn't like hair scarves and bonnets and things like that, and he wants her to wear lip gloss when they go out and all these different things. And I always think that is so zesty of men to do that. Like, why are you so pressed about what your girlfriend is wearing? Like, I, why are you so pressed? I don't understand. And I get so thankful because my boyfriend, he is not like that. He is not like that at all. Could have on a bonnet. He wouldn't care. Like, okay, if that's what you want to do, fine. Like, but there are men that really are invested in what a woman is wearing. So Silas is telling Jasmine, please don't wear long flowy pants and a dress shirt, please, because it just doesn't look good. And then we're going to be outside, so you might want to wear flats. You don't want to wear heels. Now you trying to tell her what to put on, sir? I thank God. I thank God. Thank God. Because to me, those type of men, they're not. No. Well, my man just likes to tell me, he likes dressing me and no, no. That's a form of control. And he's telling you that you're not good enough. That's what he's telling you. That's he's telling you in a um roundabout way that you're not good enough. He can only accept you when you look a certain way. That's ultimately what he's telling you. And if you disagree, that's fine. Y'all get down in the comments and let me know what you think. But mm-mm. Bria again. Bria has a conversation with Preston. Preston was like, Bria, you are, again, because Bria was going around telling anybody who would listen about Shanice the night before. Preston was like, listen, Bria, you're always in the middle of some shit, girl. Every time some bullshit is going on, you're in the center of it. Bria's like, no, I'm not. People bring it to me. No, sis. No. You're in the middle of it. You're constantly kicking up dust. I wish Bria would go. I really need her to go and take that raggedy ass dog with you. Later on, Jordan finds out that I guess Amir was staking his claim to her, and she's like, I don't belong to anyone. I don't. And I'm annoyed at the fact that y'all all had this conversation about staking a claim to a woman who doesn't even y'all don't even know me like that. How the hell do you even feel like you can try to claim me like I'm property? And that's again, Jordan is not here for no one of these basic ass men like Silas. Silas is basic. Alex is basic. Nick is basic. Nobody is checking for these men. Denise in her grand entrance as she's getting ready for the rosé in the yard. She comes out with her teas out. I can't say TTs because she don't got that much. With her teas out, she only got a T. Okay. She comes out with her tea out. All the little girls are hanging. No shade, Shanice, but you flat chested. No bra, nothing. Like, hey, you guys, wait for me on the balcony, and they're all looking like Shanice really don't give a damn. Again, Shanice is the flimsy friend. She is not. She ain't nobody friend. These women are friends. None of them. None of them are real friends. I don't see genuine relationships here. I think party girls are party girls, and we just hang out when it's time to party. That's kind of what I get from them. Anyway, y'all get down in the comments. I try to make this video as short as possible, but I really like this show, so I be going in. I don't feel like I drag Silas as much as I should have. Um, y'all get down in the comments, and if you feel like dragging Silas, please feel free. Please feel free. Drag him up and down in the comment section because I'm so sick of him and his raggedy ass. Okay. Y'all get down in the comments, subscribe to the channel, share my video, like, and I'll see you guys. Do all of the things, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.